Hi guys, so it's been a while. By looking at my hair, you might think that it's been close to a century because it's silver. Anyway, so yeah, it's been a while. Judging by the title of this video, you can guess that this is going to be an update video kind of on why I haven't uploaded to this channel and to YouTube in general for a long time. Couple apologies right off the bat. Sorry if you hear a clicking sound. That is my small dog walking around the house. All of a sudden, he's decided to take a walk out, and that's the sound of his little tiny claws clicking across the floor. Secondly, if the audio is a little bit weird, I'm sorry, I'm kind of recording in a bigger space, so it might be a little echoey. I'm going to try to work on that if it is an issue for the next video that I upload. Third apology, I'm sorry if the camera angle kind of keeps changing. I do keep getting up to kind of tweak some things, so if the angle or depth changes, or my positioning changes and that kind of bothers you, I'm really sorry. I'm trying to stay as put in my seat as possible. So on those couple of apologies, let me go ahead and jump into the update. So as of the recording of this video, which happens to be Halloween night of 2019, I'm not exactly sure when my last upload to this channel was. If I'm going to guess, it was probably almost 4 years ago, although there might have been an upload in between that time. The reason I put it at 4 years is the first reason why I haven't uploaded in a while, which was I moved across the country. I live in the US. I used to live on the East Coast, and then almost 4 years ago, I moved to the West Coast, which kind of was a big change, and then a lot of things kind of happened in that time frame that caused me to kind of fall out of YouTube for a while. They're kind of personal, but I'm going to kind of reveal them. So I moved, which was a big change in general. So I was kind of trying to get used to things here and kind of put roots down and try to figure out, you know, the whole moving thing, which is stressful enough. But then extremely shortly after, if you remember, at the end of my videos, I usually had these little snippets of my dogs bothering me when I was recording. I have a little red Shiba Inu, which you'll see a little clip of at the end of this, in which I kind of warned you about the clicky paws. I also had a Husky Lab mix named Isis. Shortly after I moved here, extremely shortly after, like 3 days after I moved here, she died very unexpectedly and suddenly. So that kind of kickstarted me into why I stopped uploading. I fell into a really bad depression and found out that I have depression. Which sounds kind of weird. It's something I kind of struggled with in high school for a little bit, and kind of only reared up during big life upheavals, but then it became a long, persistent problem that I realized I couldn't explain away or ignore, and that it was kind of a fixture in my life. And if any of you out there have suffered from depression, you know that it kind of zaps all your creativity and all your will to do anything. This kind of explains why, if you have seen any of my videos on my other YouTube channel, The Lady Spies, it kind of explains my absence of why I kind of quit uploading to there. And kind of why we all quit uploading, because we all kind of went through similar changes at the same time. I moved. Leslie moved and she got a partner. Bethy moved a lot in there, and so it was just kind of harder for us to kind of keep up with that. And I might make another update video just on that channel, but as of right now, I kind of see myself uploading more to this channel and kind of less to that channel, because I have kind of more content right now for this channel, because I do keep reading on a regular basis, and where I'm at right now and the stuff I've gone through kind of didn't lend itself to daily vlogging, because there wasn't really anything to vlog. I am now kind of in a better place. I've been kind of on an upswing for a couple months now. Partially why I didn't record an update is because I wanted to make sure I was in a more stable place before I started recording again. Not that you would see any like nitty-gritty stuff or me being sad on camera or anything like that. But I meant more of a place where I'm more motivated to upload before I'm like, hey, here's an upload, and then peace out for another year to 4 years. So yeah, I moved. I went through an extreme loss to me, because some people might think that it's just a dog, but that was the first dog I ever had. She was my baby. And so I went through a pretty big loss and a pretty big change, and then it kind of plummeted me into a really dark spot. So that kind of boils down to basically why I just didn't have a motivation to keep doing this. I've still continued to read and loved reading and wanted to still talk about the books that I was reading because I like to get inspiration from other people on what they're reading, and I still love the Booktube side of YouTube. And I wanted to share my thoughts. I just pretty much literally wasn't able to. I'm sorry this stuff kind of is a bummer or is a downer for you, but that's kind of life, and I wanted to kind of be honest about where I've been and what I've been up to. And I have seen a couple comments here and there of like, where'd you go? So this is just me being honest. Sorry if it's a bummer. Books can be bummers too, you know. So to kind of bring it on a positive note, like I said, I am going to be uploading more to this channel. I wanted to put this update video kind of at the end of the year because I'm actually going to save uploading a new video until probably the beginning of next year or at the end of this year to kind of do a summary of all the books I've read so far in 2019, or by that point, all the books I read in 2019. So far, it's been 12 books. I think I can squeak a couple more in there at least. I average about a book or two a month, which is kind of slow, but that's just kind of my pace right now. So I probably can get in maybe another 2, hopefully more though. I'm gonna try to do more. So right now, 12 books. But the next video that you see, I will probably have different colored hair, and also it'll be at the end of this year or the beginning of next year. Probably end of this year, because beginning of next year, pretty shortly after the new year, I'm going to be traveling. But that'll hopefully kickstart me into reading more, because I'll hopefully be reading some books on my travels. Also, in the way of making positive things, this, as of right now, as of recording this isn't set in stone. I am kicking around another YouTube channel idea. By the time I upload my next video, I will either announce what it is or let you know if I'm doing it or not, because I'll know for sure by then. So that's kind of it for now. Sorry I didn't really talk about books at all in this video, but I kind of wanted to, I waited till closer to the end of the year to record this and kind of update you when I knew that I could, but also to let you know that I was going to be putting up a kind of big YouTube video covering all the books I read this year. And so I've been kicking this around since July. I thought about in July, like, uploading what I'd read the first half of the year, but since it's so close to the end of the year now, I figure might as well go ahead and just wait till the end of the year so I can recap all of them. It's probably going to be a longer video because I am going to be kind of giving my thoughts a little bit on each book that I read, and then maybe go from there. And if you want to see like a more in-depth review of those books, I would be happy to do more in-depth reviews if you want. Sorry this was so short. It is just kind of an update vlog. Also sorry if it was kind of a bummer somewhere in between there, but I hope you're excited to see more videos come up on this channel for me. I hope you're excited for the next video that comes up, because I am for sure going to make it. So I'll see you guys here in my little booktube corner. Hopefully you're excited. And that's all I got. So I'm going to say bye. Here is a clip of Kit bothering me. So long, in fact, that you probably think from looking at my hair that it's been close to a century.